Yeah, recording.
Recording.
No.
And here's where Les marvels at our progress.
Nothing. I'm just assuming.
So, while Les was getting ready for work, the party completed the entire dungeon and decided to
Yeah,
go
sure.
back to town.
That would require effort, so I know it's a blatant lie.
I was gonna put in the effort, mind you.
I put in the brain things.
You did. You used the brain. The only
gave
one
you
not
permission
part
to
of
use
the
that?
tentacle network.
I use my brain more than half of you. Fuck off. I already found a plot hook in fucking Candy Cane's campaign twice. Like the dick.
So you missed the other 4? Well, that's not fair. I know about them.
Oh, yeah, sure you fucking do. Shut the hell up.
But yeah, I made the choice to start heading back to town to talk to somebody who had actually gone through the rite to get more information before we proceed and, you know, start losing ears.
You don't need them. I like you listen anyway.
Tasty.
So, the party trudges back to town, coming back in the way that they left. You know, it's still winter, so there's not a whole lot of obvious activity. There's lights illuminated in some of the houses.
Well, you know what's gonna happen on the trudge back.
Nope.
Tetsu, you're looking for shiny things.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright.
95.
95.
No.
Oh, I should message Lance, see if he's joining.
So, on the way back, Tatsu is looking around for anything interesting, and, you know, there's this something shiny over next to one of the trees on the path. Kind of glints in a sort of dull light.
Tetsu gonna go do an investigate to see what it is.
You
Air.
investigate, and when you reach out to try and uncover whatever the shiny thing is, a small, very spiky Choya jumps out and lands on your hand.
Okay. Okay. Tetsu's. Ow! 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 Owie! Owie! Owie!
You
Hey there.
okay over there?
There's a thing in my hand.
Yeah, that looks like a thing.
It hurts. It's spiky.
Why? Then why'd you touch it?
I didn't. It jumped on my hand.
You're not gonna remove it?
I don't want to grab it. Do you have a knife?
Actually, I don't even have my bag. Amako.
Isn't the bag with one of the other characters?
It's with Amako.
That's what I thought. So Amiko is going to turn and offer the bag up.
I'll take the bag and start looking.
He's gonna. Tetsu's gonna walk back over to the group with the Choya on his hand.
The Choya is vibrating subtly.
Blowjob loop? Nope, that won't work. Well, maybe.
It's shaking.
Toaster?
It's
Why did I
vibrating.
have a toaster?
Tweezers.
Lance might actually be joining today. Sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Yes. I don't even know who they are, but fuck yeah!
No, I don't have a knife actually. I got this giant katana.
Is
Ah,
that
yes.
the
The
flaming one?
menacing crackling from the blade.
The
Nice
cold
and light.
ding. Kuridos dingo.
He's gonna look over to the other companions. Help, please.
Okay, I'll put it back.
It's
Oh, actually-
vibrating and it hurts.
I do have a knife, and I'll pull out a finely engraved pocket knife with dragon bone inlay. Single-edged, 4 inches long.
That's not a knife.
That is.
Now, are you doing it, or did you want me to?
Can you please? Just soft whimpering.
And Lear, would you touch the spiky thing? And Lear will reach over and touch the spiky thing, urging it to let go.
In response to being touched by something so much colder, it is going to wiggle its way a few inches away from the source of the cold, further
Ow,
up
ow,
their
ow.
arm.
Ow, 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 ow,
Okay,
It's going up my
okay.
arm.
And I'm going to...
Dex
Do we
check.
want to kit? Okay. That is a... How many rerolls do I get today? 4. I'll use one.
I just seen somebody scream name and it's.
Here we go again. Okay, that's
God.
better.
Okay,
73.
73. Alright. You manage to get your knife in a position such that it actually crawls up onto it and is no longer lightly impaling your friend here.
Okay, and I'm going to gently put it back where he found it.
I would like to mention that you didn't lose any HP from that.
Okay.
You lost 1 LP instead.
Ah!
Damn.
No, you see, you didn't lose anything as frivolous and recoverable as an LP. No, it was just eating your XP, that's all.
I don't have any XP!
Everyone has XP. It just means that you'll be worth less when you die.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down.
If you go into the negatives of XP,
I have no XP! I'm like base level!
Well, nobody has XP anymore because everything runs Windows 7, 10, or 8, or 11. Which is old.
Shut up.
Well, that's not true. I have an old Windows XP laptop and storage.
And welcome, by the way.
I just.
Oh, Lance is here. Everyone say
Hey.
hi to Lance.
Hello!
Now
Hey, I am the newest victim.
That you are.
The dice will,
Dave.
I guarantee you the dice will not stop bullying me, though.
I don't know, he's a new player.
That
To be
remains
fair,
to be
yeah,
seen, yeah.
They started bullying Dave. It's like, hey, fresh meat. But guess what, bro? You're made of skin now.
Not even. But yeah, continuing back to town, I suppose.
Hmm.
Are you done trying to grab spiky things?
didn't know it was spiky. I didn't know it would jump on my hand.
Well, nobody expects the cockroaches to fly until you come to Florida.
I've been to Florida. I've swatted one of those out of the air with a boot.
I lit one
And it
on-
ping pong
on
between
fire.
two walls.
I lit a bug on fire at work with an oxyacetylene torch.
Well then.
I
Listen,
actually had one of those.
that's the punishment when I'm changing an
crane fly.
airbag and you crawl out in front of me and you scare me. You get reduced to atoms.
You know those crane flies? People call them skeeter eaters.
There's a skeeter.
Had one of those set itself on fire in a lamp in our place.
Okay. Well, now
Okay.
that you've learned your lesson,
The party
Holy
finally arrives back in town after a short distraction.
Choya in the middle
Ice
Forest and
Choya.
desert. Is that payback?
It's from the beach. You guys are right next to the ocean.
Yeah, everyone knows that Choya exists exclusively on the Pacific Rim.
I thought that was just kaiju.
No, that's not kaiju. That's jaiju. Because Hollywood would try and copyright a fucking word from a different language.
They tried to copyright Thor.
That is true.
Yeah, there was an attempt. There's one every year.
An entire religion would like to know your location. Don't worry, they already know it. They bought it from the Vatican.
So, Lance,
Yes.
you remember how I described your arrival to this place, right?
Yeah, I just kind of showed up and didn't know what the fuck was going on.
So, now that you're allowed to have control over the physical form of your body, your eyes open, and
Okay.
there's a very thin line of light, maybe a couple of inches in front of your face, that's giving off the soft illumination of wood grain around its edges, and you feel yourself pressed up against several objects. Some of them are hard,
Okay.
some of them are soft. You are also standing from the way that you temporarily lose a bit of balance.
Okay.
What do?
Is the shaft of light like around a door jam?
It may seem that way upon first inspection, yes?
Okay, well I'm gonna reach forward and see if I can feel along the edge of a door.
Good idea.
Alright. So, feeling around in front of yourself, find that the shaft of light in front of you grows as one of what is quickly apparent to be a door swings outwards.
Okay. I wait for the door to swing open and look out. What do I see?
Looking out from the door, you see a relatively dark and bleak-looking environment before you. There appear to be stone and thatch-roofed buildings all around you. Some of them have lights peering through the windows, probably illuminated by fire or candle, and some of them have smokestacks. Let's see here. It is about 10 degrees outside,
Oh, lovely.
and you are wearing... What do you sleep in?
I sleep in the nude.
Oh, so
Oh.
nothing.
Let's say,
You are buck naked.
Okay.
Fortunately for
That's what I
you,
figured.
there's some people walking towards your direction from the left that all appear to be wearing many layers of clothing, except for one. One just kind of shimmers weirdly.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to him.
All right.
And ask for fucking help.
For the rest of the group, you're all walking into town trying to pick your way back towards that wonderful old lady you met before that told you so much useful information. And some random human comes stumbling almost drunkenly out of an outdoors storage closet with gardening supplies falling all around them, and they are completely naked.
Tetsuya is going to flinch at this. She's ah!
Huh. My horoscope did say that there was surprise in my future. I just didn't think it'd be a naked guy.
Are you okay?
I'm really, really cold. I don't know how I got here, and I'm really, really freaking cold. I wonder if you guys got some spare clothes I can borrow.
Um,
I have a wubby.
Well, I mean, Satsu does, but
I'm gonna start digging through my bag and throws a sombrero at him.
Some
Oh,
lingerie.
pull out a giant chest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, Amiko's gonna make it fairly easy. She's wearing a bunch of winter clothes right now, and she's gonna start taking those off, and she's got her sundress kind of rumpled up underneath it. And she's gonna straighten that out a little bit and give them all those heavy winter clothes.
Well, as long
Because
as he's
apparently the
dressed.
cold
fuck
doesn't
his
bother
dignity.
her. Because, well, she's made of electricity.
Lightning? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of have
Um,
your own internal plasma there.
The cold never bothered her anyway.
how did you end up in there naked?
No
good
idea.
Actually,
Absolutely no idea.
That's my favorite way to be isekai'd. Sneeze so hard your brain goes everywhere.
No, I mean,
I
do you,
sneezed my brain out my nose. Now I'm a dungeon master.
okay. What's the last thing you remember?
I went to sleep in my room and I woke up there.
Oh, god damn it, not again.
Ah.
What do you
Did
mean
he-
that again?
Say display BIOS real quick, please.
What's that?
Display BIOS.
Yeah,
Tetsuya.
say that, please.
Display BIOS.
Alright. Satsu, Tatsu, and Lance, in front of each of you, a almost translucent window pops up with some text that scrolls across it really swiftly, and then a UI appears which lays out all of your current stats that you're aware of.
Okay.
And
Ah!
I'm gonna glance at his. No. Yep.
Oh, that's
this.
neat.
Fuck.
I wonder what my stat would be.
Tetsuya freaking out a little bit. What is this?
Tatsu's
That's your
is-
everything.
Yeah, Tatsu's is pretty shallow. It has his name, it has his level, and a couple of his skills that he knows. Not much else.
I mean, would you rather have one that does this, and I'm just gonna like scroll and watch it just.
If it helps me stay alive, yes.
Okay.
The one time that I had Xarxes do that, he like froze while his system was loading.
So
It was like too much RAM.
You can close that. Just hit that little X. Okay. Yes. So
I didn't think I knew magic.
it's not magic.
You
Definitely
don't.
not
That's the
magic.
cool part.
What? Where did you come? What? Okay. Obviously American.
Ooh.
Yes.
I don't know
Okay.
what that is.
What's
Yeah.
an American?
You
Sounds
heard
like
me
an
say
Italian name.
You heard the way it's pronounced.
it, and you immediately mispronounce it.
To be fair, common is pronounced weirdly. It's like every letter is pronounced, and like none of the letters change their pronunciation based on arrangement.
A knife.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not like I held. It's not like I held the spelling out to you.
Mhm.
Okay. What year
You
is
also
it
got to
there?
remember he's Japanese.
Dame.
What year is it?
Odin Bolt.
2023.
Just fucking.
Jesus. Fuck. Okay. What'd I miss this time? Okay.
Oh, you probably missed the pandemic, so you were lucky there.
Heard about that one. Glad. Okay. Ooh,
Wow.
this just got a lot more interesting. Alright. Well,
There was a disease? I didn't hear about that. Well, that's not true. There was the literal green plague, the yellow plague. You just call everything a plague.
how many did you start?
None, to my
Okay.
knowledge. All of them, at least one.
One of the village elders called my curiousness a plague.
Dogs are good, kitty. Just pet the ear.
Soft purring.
Hmm.
Anyways.
I did want to, while he has this thing open, I wanted to scan it, what his class was at the minimum.
Well, Lance, are you gonna let them read your information?
Well, look,
Yeah, sure. Yeah. This is what I got from what I read. I guess I'm an archer.
me too.
I have an object of fantastical faith.
All right. We don't need to get into too much detail. Some things
Okay.
don't need to be said around certain people.
Oh, okay.
Especially, this town might not take kindly
Hey,
to that, but we don't know. And you, shush.
you're making a comment about me? Rude.
Tootsie is
Um,
gonna look both to his left and right. No, I'm not going to try and convert him for either of you. Just met.
That's the perfect time. But
We just
you
met
like
this
to know
person.
about our-
Let's convert them to our religion.
Hey, you want to meet my boss? He'll give you free shit if you work
Oh
for him.
god, everyone's gonna try and convert them now.
No,
Except
Tootsie is
Satsu.
not.
Lorelai, literally, profession is recruiter. How dare you do the thing that's your paid a wage to do? You fucking monster!
oh, and we're not in a good town to
We
get
are in
you
a-
stuff.
You will get robbed here.
No. Not a good town, huh?
Oh, well,
No, it's a nice town, but not a good town to get you stuff.
I could give
okay.
him my old bow.
I
That
mean,
thing
I-
deserves to be just tossed over in the woods.
I could
Wow,
just give him
rude.
the
He
one-
worked really hard on
Hey.
that.
I
Take
worked
whatever
really.
you guys are willing to part with. I don't really care if it's old or whatever.
Ah, yes. You just got the one NPC with the literal fucking pride flag hair, as Dart called it. Just an eyebrow raise. Really?
I'm gonna dig through. Oh, this thing.
Don't pull out any of the dangerous artifacts.
Debatable. Oh man, I got this and I almost never use it. I've had this since almost when I started here. Yeah, and I'll just kind of put it in his hands. It's a compound bow.
Okay.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
you never use that.
So much.
I have all the stats on it though. Just try not to use it very often. Bad things can happen. Just
Like what?
What are they giving?
Did you watch anime?
Oh yeah.
You familiar with what the fuck was it called? Was it Konosuba?
Nope, never watched that.
Oh, see, I was just gonna mimic Megumi, that was her name, and just explosion.
Do you want to learn explosion magic? Because it exists.
Okay. Can we slow down a little bit? I'm sure we're overwhelming them with a lot.
No, I'm
of
asking
things.
Satsu that legit question. Like, there are people that can teach it to him.
It would be fun, but I think we need to get him situated in this. Oh, by the way, we're in a different world. Okay, well, let's get him.
Taking
just
that a
woke
lot
up.
better than the other players.
Just silence.
I can basically see the
Um,
spinning wheel going, what?
And
I'm just kind of taking it all in for now, and
as you can tell by their reactions, they're not familiar with where we came from, and yes, I'm from there too.
oh, okay.
All of this information is going into the I'll think about that later box.
I may not look like it,
Repress the trauma.
because you know the cat girl I've shown you, right?
Right.
That's what I look like.
Right. Yeah. I figured something was up when a cat girl walked up to me. So, yeah.
Thank you, Elder into the witch.
A cat girl and a cat boy and a lightning dog.
Yeah.
And whatever the fuck Lorelai is.
At this time.
oh, forgive me. Let me introduce myself. I'm Tetsuya Taicho Furio, and he's gonna give a bow.
Bless you.
Esse ponto seria certo, então?
I kind of just wave and go, Lance. Hi.
Brave one.
And somewhere the narrator curses under his breath as another one slips out of his reach.
That's what I said, brave one.
Yeah.
I'm Lorelai Bandersnatch there, I guess. What are we doing exactly? Oh,
Introductions.
Introductions.
I'm Satsuiki. Most call me Satsu. And you'll see like the shimmering on my body kind of form a little bit, and you'll see a head pop out in like a slime liquidy form. And I'm Liara.
Okay.
And she's just gonna kind of point at Tetsuya. By the way, dumbass, are you happy? I said it. And she's gonna go back.
She's getting sassy in her old age, isn't she?
Nobody here knows that. They're well, Amako does actually.
Amako knows the meme.
just an ethereal. Yeah.
Somewhere across the ether,
Huh?
Shadow's just rubbing his ear. Who's talking shit?
I'm trying to find the notes I made on on that warm weather clothing and stuff for Amiko.
I wonder when Ivy's gonna come by and pick Satsu up.
Well, they had to go and get Mons home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
before
I
the
think
recruitment started. Because the last thing you need is him becoming a champion.
That's true.
I could do it. I know you could. I'm gonna punch him. Don't.
Okay, but we're in town. You're probably very hungry. Let's find somebody who has done the right that we were looking for and maybe get some information. Actually, hold that thought. Let me get something to contribute to the meal tonight, at least, or today. I'll be right back. Amako,
Crazy.
what?
I'm looking for Amiko's cold weather clothing.
You talking about the ones that we just recently bought?
Yeah,
The burlap shawl that turns into a tent, wearable sleeping bag, backpack frame with tarp.
yeah, basically that stuff.
Yeah.
So she's
A
she's
few
gonna let
regular
him-
clothing outfits. Well, no, that's something I put in
Yeah,
otherwise.
she was gonna let him have all that clothing.
Does it fit?
Probably
not
fits
sure.
a
Say
bit
thank
wide.
you, and quickly put it on.
But it's basically it's really warm winter clothing, and you're kind of wearing like a sleeping bag.
That's
What-
fine by me. It's 10
What's-
degrees. I don't give a fuck what I'm wearing.
Quick question: what's your favorite beverage?
my favorite beverage.
Hmm.
When I go out to the bar, I usually don't drink alcohol, so I drink like a ginger beer.
Hmm.
ginger beer.
What would you really like right now?
What would I really like right now? A steak.
I said beverage.
Oh, beverage.
You
I'll
didn't
take.
specify
I'll take a
beverage. You
gin.
just asked him
I'll-
what he really
Um,
wants right now.
Yeah, what I really want right now would be a steak, but I'll take a ginger beer or coffee. If it's 10 degrees, I'll take a coffee. How about that?
All right,
10
let's see.
degrees
And
right now, I want a coffee.
here,
I have
Yeah.
a steak.
What is coffee?
here, take a sip
Oh,
of
you'll
this.
love it.
It's an addiction.
Lance, Tatsu has handed you an empty mug.
Take
Yeah,
a
this
sip
ain't
of this.
coffee. Okay, I take a drink of it.
You tip the empty mug back, and nice, warm, dark roast coffee meets your lips.
I say, "Oh, thank God," and take another drink.
He's getting lost in the sauce.
You have.
Wait, hold on. No, I
temporary
have
cold
Minecraft
resistance
slurping noises
now.
somewhere.
All right, that's what I was hoping for, and I'll take the mug back and put it back in my bag. Yeah, I'm gonna go get us part of the
That's
meal.
Hey, keep walking.
What?
Should we keep walking, or we just,
Well, I was gonna say, if you want to find somebody who's done the right, I'll go hunt us something real quick.
I have a steak if he wants it.
I'll go
Nah,
see if I
that's
can
okay.
find someone that knows the right.
Like, literally no one decided to go check any of the shops. We sell prepackaged foods.
I got this nice earring.
That's
I wasn't
cute.
aware there was a shop here.
What? Not here, where we came from.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I didn't have any money at the time. Until
Just
I
the
won a
head.
bet from, what was that wolf girl's name? The one that they went on last? The one that took Satsu to the Fey village, or the Fey? The one that accompanied them? You know that one?
If you go in character discussions, you'll see Katiara or Katira.
Potato.
Katira. Oh, I didn't have any money until I won a bet against Katira.
People just call her Cat.
I swallowed a whole banana.
Nice.
You got 100 silver.
I mean, I wish I could get 100 silver every time I did that, but anyways,
Well, You go
Hmm?
through that. I'll go
Yes.
find someone.
I'll be right back, and I will head back into the forest real quick to try to hunt something to be able to cook.
Alright.
That's
Does
doing
anyone,
generic hunting.
anybody gonna come with me, or do you want me to actually go find them really fast? If you come with me, we'll be slower.
I'll
And I'm gonna mention to Amako to watch Lance.
I'll let you find them.
So Amiko is going to nod, and then she's going to turn and just kind of stare at him and smile.
Alright, I don't have my ice skates, so I'll just,
So this is like really a different place, isn't it? I talk to this person that I don't really understand what they are.
okay. So,
This is like an anime thing, right? I have a heads-up display and everything that I can do when I just say display BIOS and everything. It's like a computer game, or
It's dangerous here. You might die. And as I'm
All right.
running off,
Alright.
Tatsu,
So,
real quick, how confident do you feel in your ability to beat a 99?
What's that?
considering I was, is this like perception?
Yeah, for hunting.
Okay. Oh, well.
Couple things on that checklist. Not a clue what a game is. Or I'm just kidding. Like board game. Know what those are. Don't know what
Okay,
fucking
this
anime
is potential. This has potential.
You got this. You got this. I believe in you.
I might have to use 2 tenacity to do it, but
You got this.
Lorelei,
Well, yeah.
if you want, you can use your ice skates.
That-
You're still in the cold, and my little bird sculpture won't
I'm
melt.
gonna re-roll that. Oh my god. Okay.
Now
This is not going well.
All right. And then you can see Laura just kind of
So
taking off
Amika's
their
going
boots.
to-
Oh. What happened?
my tenacity dice rolled so fucking low.
Oh no.
Oh,
Can
I got
we
a
put
2 and a
them
1.
together?
Oh no.
And I did use third reroll.
If only.
Actually,
your
no,
baby
I
was
used
still
the
around.
last of my rerolls to be honest. So yeah, that went well.
Well, hey,
So
at least
I-
you only hurt yourself 2 points.
I got a what's my bonus? Because I have not been keeping track of failures, by the way. I don't know if we've still been doing that, so
we
I
have
don't
not
know.
been doing that.
So
I've
then
been
I have
tracking
a-
them pointlessly, apparently. I've had so many failures.
So I would have a 92 overall.
92. Okay. And those are the tenacity that you had from when the system change happened.
Yeah, I think I had 4 at the time.
All right. You can
I
sacrifice 100 willpower to gain a tenacity if you have the XP or coin to spend on getting it.
Checking something. How much was 100 willpower for XP?
One
like
XP
one-
gives you 100 willpower. You could also sacrifice 1 HP to get 10 willpower. Just keep in mind that you're not going to be able to gain any of the things that you sacrifice until you have a long rest.
Right. Okay, so I'll... Just in case, I'm going to sacrifice 2 XP for willpower, and... Let's try another tenacity.
Alright.
Hey, that's a 100.
Tenacity is still D12s.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I rolled a 10, so that brings me up to 100.
Oh, okay. I thought you rolled a D100. Okay, so...
No, I would have been a lot more excited.
Yeah. you lose 12 HP. You
Yep.
push yourself, to trudge through the brambles and the undertow and the snow and everything, and you come upon this beast. It appears to be slumbering, and the only reason you noticed it is because you damn near walked right over it, thinking that it was just another snow, what are they called? Banks?
Yeah.
Under a thin layer of snow, you can see thick brown matted fur and 2 gnarled-looking horns that almost look like roots sticking up near where this creature's head is. It looks like if you took a buffalo and combined it with a bear.
Oh.
It is asleep right now. You get like
Lots of
3
bonuses.
different things that give you advantages towards killing it.
I get a lot of things for that, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like
oh my god.
the target is prone, the target is unconscious, the target you're
Is not
flanking.
aware of me.
Yeah, they're not aware of you. You're also flanking the target.
Please do it, because if this doesn't work out, I want to add this to my compilation of people I've played with who had every advantage and still got fucked.
Okay, so you want me to flurry.
I mean, do what you want, but you would join me and a couple of other of my best friends in the list of we should have won, but the dice decided we didn't deserve it.
Okay.
Well, if you
So-
want that, then Satsu could try and roll for a random bow to summon, and
I
turn it
was
into
thinking
a
that
bloody
originally.
spear.
Monster Hunter style, just point blank range of fucking bow shot to the side of the head, just bang.
Dude, if I pulled the 100 roll,
Right.
Point blank range, just
Also on
ballista.
100 roll.
You know
It'll
the
get you
Dragon
crazy.
Slayer great bow from Dark Souls?
Yeah.
That.
That
Oh.
it's pre-drawn
like-
too, so it just
Is
kind of
the
like
100
whips past your
Ivy's
shoulder.
bow?
Yeah, I don't have to hold it. Like when I use this spell, the bow is already drawn. I
Yeah,
just need
'cause
to
some
release.
great archer was using it, and then just what the fuck?
Poof.
And then it appears back in their hand, already fired. Like, what the?
I just imagine that gets yoinked from like one of the branch worlds out of like one of the other classes' hands. You know, like the game world where
Oh,
everything's
absolutely.
got like,
Yeah.
and it's
Because
just
you guys are
Huh?
in abroad, so you can touch all the other realms if you try to summon something. Which means
Okay.
some asshole was about to, like, land the final shot, and then their weapon just disappears.
Goddamn glitches! Okay. But Flurry, I'm gonna give it a rude wake-up call.
It's already watching
And
you.
that is not friendly from the dice at all.
Off to a great start. You still have
So
space
that-
for 1/4 tenacity today in game.
Yeah, I was about to use that because I'm
Yeah.
gonna need it. So using the other tenacity I already paid for. God, you motherfucker. Okay, so I get 3 attacks
Okay.
total. My bonus per attack is 62. So I'll go ahead and do 62 times 3. I would like to Wild Fury as well. Maybe the D4 will treat me nicer.
no.
Okay, that's a 3, so it is nicer. I mean, it's only out of a 4, so
That's still above average.
yeah. I'll like. It takes me a bit to see what it is because I don't have great lighting because I'm not turning on my light, and I was like, tell me that wasn't a 1 just because you said no.
No,
o-
see, the dice are bullying Lance now. You're safe.
I don't know.
I don't know. They haven't liked me for the entire time.
So that is bonus damage done, and my actual rolls is there's 1 crit. So that's plus that plus
6, 5 hits.
what?
Just a meme.
Oh. 11 total of 581.
581. All right. Now I get to compare that to the creature's generated level and defenses.
This is gonna go well.
All right,
Confident
and
that'll go great.
it doesn't get a defense roll, but it gets this.
It's gonna be great. Got a 3-day work week and then got a 5-day weekend to vacation. Fuck yeah.
So, it 582. it has 1 hit point left.
But I don't know that.
You don't know that, and it's going to take a few minutes for it to realize what the fuck just hit it. Because imagine the scenario. You're asleep, you're enjoying it. You know, a bit of snow is layered on top of you like a blanket, it's keeping you nice and warm. And then you get hit by a fucking truck. In your...
You get hit by a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm
kind of
going
like just getting
to,
rear-ended in a car.
as the DM, say that because it was asleep and it didn't get a combat defense, that you did life point damage with the bleed statuses And it has died.
Okay. I mean, a follow-up attack was ready if necessary.
It would have been overkill, but
I know.
It probably got up and then just face planted.
it did that thing where like you cut its head off and its body gets up and then slumps over.
Okay. How much experience do I get for that?
None.
No.
You burned experience to give yourself willpower. You have to take a nap.
Oh, I can't. Do I get that experience once I take a nap?
Nope.
I did not know that's how that worked. I didn't realize I couldn't gain experience. I didn't realize that's okay.
I literally told you that.
I didn't register, okay?
Gaining and spending willpower. Literally the first line. And I remember
Okay.
we went through this together. Many aspects of the self may exchanged for willpower in the form of a sacrifice. Keyword sacrifice. You may not recover any aspect that is sacrificed in this way until you have had a short rest. For example,
Okay.
if you sacrificed 1 life point, you cannot gain life points until you have had a short rest.
Okay, can you make it worse and tell me how much I would have gotten?
Well, let's see. I only wrote its level down, so I have to go look at the level sheet.
What?
It was level 32, which means you would have gotten 320 XP.
Fun. Okay. I will pick it up to carry it back. And work on my. I'm gonna work on my core strength skill.
Hey, there you go. Go ahead and put 4 hours of work into your core strength skill.
Okay.
Okay, everyone else.
Yes.
Oh.
Tetsuya is keeping.
Well, you know what?
Yes.
Just nothing. I'll do my half next week, I guess. Go on. That's how you do whatever.
Do you have to
Tetsuya.
go to work already?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry. Just go on there.
Tetsuya is keeping Amako and Lance company.
So does Amiko know that it's a game?
I don't think the gods would have told you, no. Half the gods don't realize they're in a game. Buddha
Okay.
knows. Big G
So
knows.
Amiko, hearing Lance's questions, gonna kind of give a big shrug. I don't know. this is how we live.
Feels pretty real.
It's real to me.
Okay.
And so, since you probably haven't seen any descriptions or anything, Amiko is currently a wolf woman in a sundress. I don't remember what color the sundress is. I think I have it in my thing here.
And like, mean.
Yeah, it says green dress.
Okay.
So yeah, and she is very busty because that is what the dice decided.
Picture a busty Jolteon.
Except blue instead of yellow.
I've got a picture of her. One second. Okay, wrong folder.
That's the NSFW folder, Ivy. You need the other one.
No, it was her character sheet folder, not the pictures.
It'll be fine.
Okay, let's see. Here, I'm gonna go. Okay, here we go. Do you want it in the in-character channel?
Wherever.
It could probably go in general.
Yeah.
Well, in general. Okay, I'll put it in general instead. All right, so that and yeah. There we go. Processing. Okay, so that is her natural form right there. But she is currently in an anthro form, so she can, use hand.
You make sure to take your happy pills. Yeah. And just on the code,
Okay, got
answering the question correctly by being adorable. I'm always seeing people like good dog. Lying to the official.
So she's yeah, I guess I already said she responded that it's basically life to her, so she doesn't know anything about any game.
Okay.
And so she's going to look over at Tatsu. At the second new edition we've had, well, the third new edition we've had, short time post. Very short time, actually.
Do things.
It's gonna be
I'm
4
waiting.
hours until Satsu comes back.
I'm just waiting for everybody to get it out their system to talk to the new guy. Okay.
Oh, I've already said what I'm doing.
Okay, you're being adorable. So
So, how about you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Me?
Yes.
Just I guess I should say I was just a guy living in America. Not much of
now I can hear the song.
So what is this America place?
It's the
called?
greatest nation.
It's a country where I lived.
Oh.
A place.
It's also where Satsu and did you meet Ivy? I don't think you did.
I did not.
No, Satsu said they were from America, Earth. Earth is the planet. This is really weird. Earth is the planet. America
And then
is
Almaco's gonna
the
go, yes, this
country."
is Earth.
This
Well,
place is
my
also called
Earth-
Earth.
Yeah, well, my Earth had a country called
Earth
America,
one.
and I lived in it. Yeah, and I helped build airplanes. You probably don't know what a fucking airplane is, do you?
They would
do
if
not.
you would. You've seen them in Asia.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't know if you had airplanes here. So yeah,
That
I helped build
that country
airplanes.
has nuclear power, dude. Fucking wild.
They have airplanes and stuff because of another person who has come here from America.
Who Lev's like, hey, you know what you should do as a chemist and engineer? Huh. You should make a nuke.
You should recreate the devil
That's-
core.
That's not my fault.
That's literally your fault. You're the one who not only managed to pull a book on nuclear engineering from our world, but was like, here you go. This is for real.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, you gave it to the fucking Oni, who had a known IQ of like 300. Which, yeah, sure.
To be
And it
fair,
was
it took
the-
them a
the-
while to figure out how to read the script when they didn't have to squint to do it.
True.
I will take credit for the guns, though. That is my doing.
Oh, not gonna take credit for the, nearly unlimited power supply. Gonna take all the credit for the killing devices.
As an American should.
As,
What
as
has
is
Satsu
my
contributed?
duty as a freeborn American.
What has Satsu contributed?
Satsu's honestly done nothing but take from this world, if we're being honest.
Taking a lot
Um,
of dick, too.
What has Satsu?
Wow!
Satsu has helped to bring
Revolutionize.
force to the world that broke long-standing what are they, tensions between nations that would have been at war with each other but instead grew together into stronger forces against a common enemy. Satsu has made the life of one particular horse very pleasant. Um, Satsu has brought life to a body and soul that they at one point didn't even realize they possessed. Satsu has also inadvertently brought life to a amoeba, which turned into Leara. They also have provided a
Oh, yeah.
space for an alien tentacle monster to thrive and spread its genes across the planet. We'll find out if that's good or bad later.
You're really trying to paint them in a good light, but every one of these came from purely selfish actions. So there's no redemption in it. I know what you're trying to do. You can't gaslight the gaslighter.
Satsu
No,
ripped out what is it? Controversial and corrupt political leader. Yeah,
Ah, yes.
he was part of that.
Also for purely selfish means. Continue.
Also, you pronounced it wrong. It's Gastliget.
And I was
I'm
not
going
the
to
one who
drown
killed them.
you. Yeah, get good, nerd.
I tried to save them briefly.
Briefly.
What was the whole nation thing? Like, which part was that?
The orcs got enslaved, and you essentially released them onto the world, creating yet another green calamity, but this one has tusks.
Yeah, so you're forcing the French and the English to stop fighting again.
Again, yeah, they really don't like it when they can't deal with their petty rivalries.
Someone's got to be the powerhouse of Europe, and they can't decide which one, so they have to fight over it.
I may have also been one of the contributing factors for a she who shall not be named.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay, so that not my fault again.
Hey, I just said a contributing factor. I did not say you were free of blame.
No, and again, that's what I'm saying. Not my fault. I didn't do it.
Shouted it yesterday. That's seen him.
That's okay. So if you ever meet that character, you're gonna hear that
He's
a lot.
racist.
No, he's not racist.
That's the racist.
Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and steal the reins here for us. The remainder of the time.
Yeah.
So-
go ahead, steal 'em.
As I was trying to say about an hour ago, Orlai's gonna take he's gonna consider the offer of the ice skates, but he's gonna decide, nah, I'll just deal with it with my other boots, and then he'll change out his boots and put on fresh boots. But this time, they are very hot. He doesn't know how hot though. Every time somebody asks him, he says like a kajillion degrees, even though he doesn't know what the fuck a kajillion degrees means. He just heard it once, and he's definitely that personality type. Is like, that sounds neat. I'm gonna use that. So, yeah, that's what he does. And then he proceeds to start skating quickly. Let's see. Assuming the terrain isn't foul, he shouldn't eat shit. But hey, the night is still relatively young. And now we begin the hunt for anyone that has proud with the theocracy who has managed to achieve the right so they can kidnap them. Well, you can't kidnap an adult, so let's con them, Shanghai them, whatever you want to call it. And gather their pertinent information. That's going to be a series of dice rolls. I'm ready when you are, nerd.
Bleh.
Bear me, bitch.
Bleh.
And mute.
No.
Alright. Our first roll is a 99. Woo! How this night's gonna go. So, no eating shit, I'm assuming, unless you can beat that, which more than welcome to.
A 99.
I've lost on 100 before, dude. It's possible.
It happens.
NPCs also have stat blocks.
Mm-hmm. I am aware.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Want to make sure. Okay.
Dark.
I'm here. So he gets a 99.
That is for his speed, I suppose. His
Mhm.
maneuver. And
I mean, it's a 6 while you're inside the town. They keep the roadways relatively clear.
yeah, okay, so that's just searching. And now we do the perception roll whilst investigating. Alright, and now we got a 95. Fuck it, fine, sure. To find someone who's done it or has good, trustworthy information on the right. That's not like, oh yeah, it's, like guys when they're asking directions. Oh yeah, you want to go like a left here. Like no idea where they're at. Completely, never even been to the state, but like, yeah, Main Street's that way. I know people that do that. Because we have this like primal need to always know where we're going, even if we have to lie about it.
I know where I'm going. We're going west. I know that.
Direction.
Okay, well, I got a 9. Because, as I said, the dice have a new person to bully.
Alright, awesome possum. So we will find someone.
You will find several someones gathered at the archway to the entrance of a building that presumably has a door, but you can't see it right now, probably because it's opened inward for some reason.
Weird, but we'll judge them for their decor choices later. Okay, so we found a person's. Now we just have to persuade one of them. Let's see, who looks the most adorable? Maybe the monster person.
Well, let's see here. They appear to be caroling. They're singing Figgy Pudding.
I will steal their bassist.
Oh no. The bassist is the smallest one.
Yep, exactly. Alright, they're coming with Lorelei. I mean, not like steal them like aggressively, but just like persuade them to follow. Alright. We have a bonus 15. 78 on persuasion.
Alright. 78 versus a 65.
Yes.
You don't manage to do it in a way that the others don't notice, but, you know, your assurance is that, oh no, this will only be a minute, is enough for them to continue their song.
Awesome. and we'll snag them, and then we'll take the bait. And then when we
So you
return-
pull aside a petch, and they give you kind of a quizzical look as they adjust their robes that have been very obviously stitched to fit them properly.
You are adorable. I need help.
And what might I be able to help you with, traveler?
You have to help me with the right, or rather, where to go and where not to go. Apparently, while I was out of it, they almost lost their ears.
You're speaking of the rite of the Twin Tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's fairly straightforward. You enter into the main chamber, you grasp the holy golden chalices. Wait, hold on, it's not chalices. They were, what are they called? Sconces. You grasp the holy golden sconces and rotate them to face in the direction of the sin depicted upon the walls, and you make your way through the secret passage to the Chamber of Wares, within which you will find 3 chests containing vestments that you must don, so that you might pass the Tomb Guardians. One of the Tomb Guardians will be wearing a necklace which you must take care to replace before leaving, else you will find they follow you endlessly. Violent those ones are.
Naturally,
Once you possess the pendants, you must make your way further into the tombs. And once you arrive at a great pedestal before 2 coffins of stone, you must perform the rite which is inscribed upon the pedestal, and the barrier keeping those souls trapped where they belong will be renewed until the next time a rite is to be performed.
They are writing everything down in detail.
So I was kind of on the right track.
You would have died because you never would have returned the pendant.
There's also lots of things that he's not actually telling you, because I rolled low. He's doing this off of memory, you know, usually you have someone that's like got a book to tell you what to do.
I had figured that a lot of that was stuff that you would have had to do, like wearing the vestments and stuff. You know, not taking them.
Okay.
But Amika was having a snowball fight at the time.
All right. So we know that. Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna take you back, and then I'm gonna go ask one of your friends the same question.
Verily, you shall find the answers are the same.
Of course. Because you're the only one with poor memory. Or not the only one with poor memory, I'm assuming. Alright, that's great. So, yeah, but let's go. And they'll just take the patch back and set them there and proceed to go through the entire fiasco again, hoping someone can fill in some more gaps before they leave.
Alright, give me another persuasion.
100. Hey, thank you, bonus.
Yaha! Alright, let's see.
Don't say reroll.
no, I got a 77.
Oh, thank God.
No.
I
The
didn't-
last time we got a 100 tie, you rolled like 8 times in a row.
I am become God because I am look for stick.
So, the only new information you get out of this one is that there are carvings above one of the doorways that you will need to follow on the floors, else you will suffer greatly.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Anybody got any more info? God damn, he just won't stop rolling high. Pride flags are OP, dude. 96.
96.
Not as fun as 69.
And we got a 16. The next one informs you that the chests have been trapped in a way where they sense temperature, but they have begun to malfunction in their old age. So the church has installed deep pits with cool water so that you might dunk your hands into it and prevent the trap from activating whilst you don the treasures within.
Hmm.
We just lower the temperature in the room and we're good. All we gotta do is leave a
Or
door open.
just be Satsu.
Yes, because everyone can be a cat girl with a slime living in their skin. Everyone can, right?
If you remember, you didn't take Liara with you into the dungeon, so that's why it's still activated for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. This is all good information. Thank you for it. Still here later. We're all gonna get drunk.
They will comment some non-committal agreements and pleasantries in your general vicinity.
Oh, don't be non-committal with him. It's not one of those, hey, I'm saying this is a thing. It's happening. Even if he has to bust into your house and pull you to the bar.
I don't
Wait till
know
you
if
get out
you'll
of the
be able
shower.
to find Holly Leaf around here right about this season. Maybe in spring, but
Don't question my botanical abilities, okay? Listen, you don't know how many herbalists I've had sex with.
oh, it's a
Neither do
skill
I,
that rubs off on you, is it?
Yeah, well,
Is that a skill?
depending.
Is that a skill you can catch? You know?
Well, I mean, the ivy kind of rubs everywhere once in a while. Gives you an itch, bro.
Hey, double entendre.
Alright, we're good. Let's take this information and leave. Return to the party. Quick and fast and in a hurry. 46 on the movement this time. Damn, cold did make the leggies numb.
Weighed down by the great knowledge you have acquired versus the
These
environment's
massive bars.
88 and these gale of blustering wind just flying right into your face.
Fuck you, Minos, master of the east wind.
I'm sorry, what is this east you speak of?
Hello, Asmodeus, destroyer of men. Rear thy ugly head once more in my disfavor.
If the gods weren't busy entertaining each other by sending champions to fight in an endless war, I'm pretty sure they would entertain themselves by granting every single fucking prayer.
Darcy's doesn't, he's an asshole. They do it and it's okay.
Oh no, they would be assholes for it too. You know how many people pray for like their neighbors to get sick or like, their children to be
Oh,
the
I'm
best
aware.
in class? Like imagine
I'm aware.
every single child in your school has been prayed to a different god to be the best student. And each god interprets that differently.
Why did
So-
you get a psychopath? I prayed to Shiva for him to be the mightiest of all.
While we're standing around waiting, Tetsuya's gonna look for more shiny things.
Alright.
Miko shiny.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, I got a hun done.
I got a 95.
I question your people's rules today.
Hey, you know, the new guy hasn't rolled anything yet. The dice are trying to tempt them.
I think the reason that you don't really get any high rolls is because you're always rolling for mischief, and when it's not permitted, it's not allowed.
I mean, you can watch the VODs. I roll on screen.
Would you like to go to the forest and settle this disagreement on the Great Stick Hunt? Please. Build a caravan with me. It always works out every time I've done it.
It definitely lasts at least 5 sessions.
Thanks for blowing them up, Bam. Hey.
Sorry.
No, you're fucking not.
I didn't know that would happen.
What you
You knew
think was
something
gonna
bad.
happen?
I don't know.
Something bad was gonna happen. I didn't know it was gonna happen.
When you say I want, Murphy starts listening.
Oh. Just go to America so we can have the American Pantheon already. I want to watch somebody get into a fight with the fucking god of science and get turned into a frog. But with science.
I cast science at you. Wait, what'd you do? You now have 1 less vertebrae in your neck, you bastard!
A mild inconvenience. Fuck you.
Now I can only turn 38 degrees, you dick!
I mean, yeah.
So, after some time, Fulan joins the rest of the party as they're conversing with each other, trying to get to know each other. They
Yes,
present
Laura,
the
I-
information that they have learned.
So I'm guessing we
After-
didn't find Tetsu didn't find anything.
Satsu has found something. Satsu is carrying it back by themselves. It's like
Tatsu.
Shiny object. Cat one.
shiny
You,
object.
you never
That-
gave a yay or nay on that shiny object.
Yes, right. Let's see. So, standing around the now open storage closet for equipment and tools and stuff, Tatsu finds a fork in the road.
Like a
I get
fork
it.
fork, or
It is a fork in the road.
he's gonna pick up the fork.
This two-tined metal rod fits in your hand comfortably and hums with its own chimey sort of tune to it.
Tuning fork.
Got everyone.
He's gonna give it a little wiggle.
You give it a little wiggle, and are you focusing on it?
Yeah, he's intently watching it.
Alright. You give it a little wiggle, and there's a sort of distortion in front of you. And you watch as the carolers leave the building that they're at and split apart into mirror images, one set going to a building across the street and another set going to the next building in the row. And then a couple of seconds later, one of the mirror images collapses and one of them becomes reality.
Huh?
Nobody else saw that, by the way.
What the? He's gonna discreetly put the fork in his bag.
It was right around the time Satsu comes back with the assistance of some guards that were very helpfully helping them to carry the 800 pounds of meat and bone.
And wondering how I did it so already.
So Amiko is going to take note of Satsu's return and trot over to help.
All right. So where are we staying today? Did you find something?
Yeah, I found information.
Well, I'd like to, offer my contribution to the meal tonight. And I'll just kind of like throw it on the ground.
Good job. Thanks for destroying the local ecology.
Tetsuya. Ooh, what is it?
Food. We might be able to feed just about most of the town with this, right?
Well, the guards
Maybe.
certainly seemed happy about it arriving.
But yeah, if it is enough to feed the entire town, I would like to offer it for that.
If you would have already offered that to the guards on the way in, then they would be busying themselves informing people that there will be a feast at Central Fire Pit.
Sweet.
Ooh, a feast.
Alright, fucking fine.
So, while they're preparing that, what did you learn?
The long laundry list of basically the same shit, but rehashed, begins to be read off by the flamboyant warrior. Let's see. Yada yada yada. Dungeon. Follow the contrails on the ceiling. Turn the sconces, adorn the robes. Robes are trap chests with temperature sensors. Have to make sure it's cold so you don't get murdered.
Replace the necklace.
Put this amulet on. Don't take the amulet with you, or else the big angry monster thing will follow you and promptly try and steal your kidneys as penance before getting the necklace back.
Wonder if that was the mannequin.
Maybe.
Plural.
Did it say anything about a goblin?
No. They did not
No.
mention something about a goblin. But that doesn't matter. Because we have decent information. So not really as much as I'd like, but not exactly a very
Well, it's significantly more than we had before we came back, so I'll consider that a worthwhile decision.
what we got.
Look at you, Satsu, making informed and educated decisions.
That's more me just not wanting to die and my realism coming into play. This is something that worries me. I'm gonna now know what we're up against a bit and try to get this a little better.
Oh, I see how it is. Now that you have a title, you don't want to die.
When did I ever want to die?
Oh, and there's Tomb Guardians and all that shit. Well, we'll be fine.
When you threw a fucking giant wind dragon at me, did I not hide and run like my fucking ass depended on it?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not saying you don't understand when you're outclassed. I'm just saying you have taken a couple of fights that you maybe shouldn't have if you didn't want to die.
Valid.
And then you got Amiko accidentally starting fights.
Yeah, and you have Amiko accidentally everything.
You adjusting alright yet, Lance?
Lance is muted currently.
Oh.
We'll take the hot.
Taking it all in.
Lance, there's a couple of almost medieval armor-looking knights carrying what looks to be a buffalo bear hybrid over to a very large cast iron spit and
Okay.
rack.
Is there anything you need to do right
No,
now?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just let me know if you're gonna go shopping or something like that. So, yeah. I'm working on a character, is what I'm doing also. I got a character I'm working on too, so. Alright, Alright, love you too.
Satsu the stranger has started mumbling to themselves. I don't think they're taking it all in very well. They might be starting to crack.
Do they have something sealed inside them too?
Yeah, probably regret and shame. Alright, well, I'm gonna take the hot boots off, and Lorelei will, in fact, take off the boots that visibly steam the air. It's just a set of footprints, or rather, two long-ass lines from his sprint sliding all the way here and back. Turn those off, and put those back up, and put the normal boots back on.
Well, you wanted steak, and there should be some in a little while.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll take it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna rest for a bit because still not sure how I managed to carry that.
Slowly.
Yes, that looks like it was hard work. You did a great job.
Give yourself a much-deserved rest. Back is probably in agony.
Satsu does not have future lower back problems.
Maybe not from over-the-shoulder boulders, but from insertions, definitely.
No, that's why all the organs moved around.
Yeah.
Yeah, your organs are the reason your spine hurts.
But I'm gonna find somewhere, you know, a little space from the fire pit and just maybe a stump or something, kind of just rest up against it.
Alright. Satsu is taking a 15-minute rest.
Yeah.
And
Everyone
Titsy's
else
gonna Titsy's gonna relax and rest with him.
Now. I think I will enjoy myself my dinner.
For a minute there, I thought I was unmuted and I was about to unmute myself. Oh,
Good job.
I've done
oh,
that.
I'm still unmuted. Okay. Now, Amiko is going to kind of keep an eye on Satsu and watch and see if Lance needs anything. She's sticking around to help anyone who needs anything.
I'm gonna try to get some food and keep warm. Is my main priority right now.
That's a
Valid
good priority to have.
priorities. Yeah.
Yes, and those are kind of essential to staying alive. Yes, good priorities.
You shuffle over to the campfire with a belly full of caffeine and hot bean juice. Watch as the guards flay the flesh off of this beast, pull the organs out, and start processing it into shanks and hunks of meat. Soon enough, they have various cuts skewered and rotating by a few of the village people that come along and thin them occasionally. Mostly the children. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Still here.
Hello!
Yeah, I'm just waiting for something to eat.
Okay.
I will go ahead and assimilate the steak.
So, as you're watching them, prepare the meat over the fire, you notice that a lot of the children are talking to the adults, like they're adults also. But you're probably too focused on the sizzling cut of essentially bacon right in front of you. And after about 20-25 minutes, they start pulling chunks of meat off, and since Satsu was the one that brought it in, Satsu gets first choice of the cuts, and then the rest of the party behind them.
I would be fine with a nice sirloin.
Right, Satsu picks out a nice sirloin for themselves. It's a nice, thick, 4-inch cut.
Delish.
Everyone else grabs their choices of meat. The rest of the town meanders over and gets food at their own pace. Some people have brought out pots and cauldrons and are making soups and other things by the heat of the fire to go with the meat so that there's something other than protein.
Protein.
A couple of villagers have brought out big loaves of bread that they're cutting into slices and distributing. All told,
That too.
lot to eat here, plenty of carbs, plenty of vegetables, plenty of meat. It is a good middle of the day.
Yes. Tetsuya will enjoy his food, and there will be happy purring.
I do feel weird being the only one not to eat the giant monster. Oh well, I also feel completely and totally justified and now vindicated, as it were, by eating my delicious Wagyu.
Once Satsu finishes, she'll help, clean up the dishes and all that. As thanks for the information provided.
There's
And
a
then,
wash basin set up on the other end of the fire pit that gets heated by the coals.
it's been a long time since I've done this. Script.
You look adorable. House cat.
All right, that's when my back starts hurting, is when I'm scrubbing dishes.
Oh.
True story.
Just
Whenever.
rubbing some dishes, knocking your hips around, and then ah!
No, like every time I'm doing dishes, my back starts hurting.
Really?
I don't know if it's because of the slightly hunched over position or something.
That's
I think
probably
It
it.
happens to me
I
too.
think that is it. I had to do some computer stuff today that had me in that awkward position. Because, it was like waist height, no chair. And I was like, it was just like 15 minutes, but I was like, this is uncomfortable.
15 minutes
agony.
of pure suffering.
Pretty much.
Fucking horrible experience.
I could sit in my car's driver's seat all day with no issues, but as soon as I sit in my computer chair for 15 minutes, my back starts to hurt. Bad chair.
But after everything's cleaned up and I'll glance up. Probably still time to head back, or should we wait till the morning?
I think if we hurry, we can make it there and get out before the sun goes down.
I worry about Lance coming in there. Might be better for him to stay outside with you, Amiko.
Well,
Sounds like only 3 of you guys can go into wherever you're wanting to go, right?
yeah, I mean, I won't die because I can take care of myself, and I'm quick. They're also quick and can fight, so that's a good idea that they go in there. And
One of them can fight, the other one can dodge real good.
Essentially, I'm essentially made of magic, and there's an anti-magic zone in there, so it would be a bad time for.
I
My
wonder what
whips
that-
are good at all ranges, so.
I wonder what that means for certain things.
It'll mean the dragons will shut up for 5 minutes.
A flurry of insults from both dragons.
Rubs his head. Oh.
Careful, or I'll have Dom put a muting spell on you when we get back, so neither of you can talk that much shit. Then again, he probably wouldn't give me what I wanted anymore ever since the Hofia. Anyways, I'm just gonna bring it through a fresh trauma of my own failures. Into the breach.
Mhm. So making our way back.
Yes.
The party walks back to the entrance to the Tomb of Twins. Lance, this is your first time seeing it. There is a black stone dome set against the face of a cliff. It's still mostly on top of it, but the doorway is placed against the cliff face, so you have to take this sort of craggly, winding path to get down to it.
Okay.
There are a pair of silvery metal doors that have been pushed inwards, and nobody bothered to shut them.
Hmm.
Hmm.
What
Do I
exactly
see-
are you doing? What exactly are you guys looking for here?
Well,
people.
our mission was to investigate why
Signal.
people disappeared. There were 2 priests that disappeared. They went in and were never seen again.
To this place.
Mhm.
Ah, okay. Okay.
And so far we've encountered, well, I encountered a ghost. Also some mannequins that were none too pleased to see me, and now we know why. I don't fit their. No, I just opened the door, and I did not look priestly. I look anti-priestly.
That's because you didn't have the robe on.
Are you looking like a charlatan to them? Is that what it is?
I think just because I wasn't donning the robes and stuff, they got aggressive.
How rude of them.
Racists. Racist ghosts.
Gross.
So, yeah, let's get this underway. And I wonder if these are the symbols they were talking about, the ones from the first door. I don't remember seeing them on the floor.
They're not on the floor though, they're on the ceiling there.
We know up to the point with the chest, anyways. So he went that way, I went this way.
There was a
And,
ghost rat.
Tatsu swears there was a ghost rat. Nobody was there to confirm it.
Ghost rat.
But yeah, Lance, probably better you stay outside for now until we can get you more familiarized and better equipped.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I got a bow, but I don't even know if anybody gave me arrows.
Did not, because I did not have arrows to give.
Oh dear lord.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can smack people with the bow, but that's about it.
Oh, well, I've got a couple of arrows that I could give.
You
Okay,
are-
thanks. Perfect.
How the hell have you guys survived life this long? Give me a- Just
Mostly
Lorelei-
really good travel rolls.
Lorelei
Because I
just-
made a spell to where I didn't need a bow and arrow.
Lorelai grumpily retrieves a fucking bundle of short arrows from his damn pack. Here, they're not super long range, but they'll fit on a bow. You have 50
More
of them.
than
Don't know,
more
suck.
than enough, thanks.
So I'll let Leora back off of me. I will return my pack to Ivy, keeping the travel pack that Kat provided us. And make my way back into following the same procedures of tilting the golden sconce instead of destroying the wall this time.
Good
Let
idea.
them face their sins. It says that the information is on the wall.
I fixed it. And we'll make our way back to the rooms with the 3 chests. I don't know who you're going with, Lorelai.
I have a question, as God. Who's keeping Lance warm? The temperature has only gotten down.
Well, he's got all of that.
I have
weight
warm
in his
clothes and
tummy.
my coffee. If I had that cup of coffee, if I had that little magic cup, I could just keep drinking it and keep warm.
And then piss yourself because you decided to keep drinking coffee.
I don't care.
And then shit himself.
Mix the Red
Pissing
Bull
and
with
shitting
coffee.
and I'm Alfred Godfrey.
Remember, if you mix the Red Bull and the instant coffee from your MRE, you'll shit your whole ass. All right. So let's see. It would probably be best if Lorelai went with whoever was the least capable. If Lance is going with you, then they'll go with Tatsu.
Yeah,
Is Lance coming?
No, Lance was staying outside.
Staying
Okay, he's-
outside. I'll
then
be
he's staying
probably useless
warm.
to you guys in there.
That's not true.
Well, you two can go alone, or go together. I can go alone if you want. That way, it saves time. Or we could just all go one and then backtrack and come the other way.
Well, what did they say about the different paths?
Did they
They
need to be
didn't
done
say-
simultaneously or one after the other?
I guess we followed the trail and see which one is the correct one.
They honestly didn't say anything about the separate paths. They just informed about the sconces, the robes, the amulet, and basically how you put them to rest, which was very vague. I don't think they really knew too much beyond that, though.
They said it was written there in there, right?
Somewhere in there, but that's...
Okay. Well,
stole a piece.
I'm gonna look to see if those sigils are on the ceiling.
The markings that are above the doorway as you enter into the tomb are not anywhere on the ceiling in rooms 2, 3, or 4.
Okay.
I guess that room it is.
Well, that's all the starting rooms basically that we've been in.
Yep.
5 and 6 would be the rooms where the mannequins and the destroyed room are, if I remember correctly.
You are correct. The destroyed room is on the left, and the intact room is on the right.
I was
If
on the
you're-
right. 3 and 4 are the 2 rooms with the 3 chests and the way to cool yourself down.
I suppose let's go get the robes and adorn them so we can pass the mannequins.
Let's find out how many robes there are, but we gotta cool ourselves down first, so I'll...
Only 3
Well, before
robes.
we interact with the chest, so we should be fine.
Well, yeah, he only opened one, so... Alright.
Mm,
Let's start with the room... Let's all go, I guess, the way with the destroyed room for
okay.
now.
Alright.
And cool myself off and proceed to open chests.
There is the bucket there with the cool water we can use
Alright.
so we can interact with it.
So, you open each of the chests. In chest number 1, there's 75 gold pieces. one very large ruby, a black candle that completely illuminates any room once it is lit. Removing it from the chest causes it to be lit.
What do you define as the chest before I do
Leaving the 5-foot space that the chest is within.
But what if the chest comes with us?
The chest is part of the floor. It has been carved from the dungeon.
You underestimate my tenacity.
You know, the map designer underestimates your tenacity.
He really does. I will waste 20 hours chiseling a chest out of the floor. Alright, but seriously.
Let's see. The first chest also contains a hat identical to the one on the left side of the wall carvings in room 2. Chest 2 contains 100 gold pieces, a gem-encrusted cup, a robe identical to the one on the left side of the carvings in room 2, and chest number 3 contains 25 gold pieces, a jar of thick paste, and a pair of shoes identical to the ones on the left side of the wall carvings in room 2.
So one full pair of outfit, lots of gold, and some other interesting items. I guess we determine now if we're leaving the gold here or taking it.
Yep. Alright, we can only probably take one item from these chests, actually, so get the clothes, and then what's left we'll try and loot.
Okay. So I'll take the hat, the cloak, and the shoes.
Alright, you take those items.
Chests are still open.
They are.
Full illumination, huh? Oh, why the hell not? Lorelei will grab the black candle and pull it out just to see what all they can see with it.
You take the candle out, the flame atop it ignites, and the entire room is illuminated as if light is emanating from every surface.
Ooh.
It is not a blinding light, it is a gentle light, same intensity as a candle would be.
I would like to perceive for any previously unknown clues and such. Yep. My dice roller just had a seizure. Hold on.
So are we leaving the gold or not?
Well, we can take the gold if you want. God, fucking miser.
Okay.
There we go.
Then I will collect the gold.
Got a 43 for this perception.
And you were perceiving for what?
Hidden information that might have been revealed with a magical candle.
Hidden information in the room. With the candle illuminating the area, there are lines and shapes drawn into the floor in the alcove that the 3 chests are inset into. That seems to be the actual area of effect for whatever trap the chests contain. Tatsu and Satsu have already experienced what the trap is, but because you guys did not trigger it and are already familiar with the pseudo anti-gravity effect, I just assumed that you guys made your way over to the chests without any issue.
Well, Tatsu dealt with the anti-grav. Satsu did not. Because Satsu never opened a chest.
I don't know, you guys were sitting around eating food for plenty of time, discussing the dungeon.
Yep.
I just assumed you guys talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll collect the 200 gold and the ruby. Jar of thick paste. Do we want that too? And the gem encrusted cup?
Let's go ahead and take the gym equipment stuff just to be safe. I feel like we
Okay.
can use that later.
We'll find out. Okay. Guess I'm going to be the one to suffer this if anything happens. Okay. Tatsu, you look good in a robe, and I'll toss him the hat, the robe, and the shoes.
Okay. Tatsu will put on the robe, and he's gonna slip off his boots and put the shoes on.
If you're not using those boots, I could use a pair of boots.
You're nowhere
Because I
near
don't
them.
think. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot I'm not there. Never mind.
I
I
do
know you-
believe that Amiko. Well, actually, I don't remember. Amiko doesn't really use boots per se, but
Didn't I think about getting booties at one point?
yeah, she was thinking about it. I think the sleeping bag suit is like fully enclosed, though, at least.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm like hopping.
No,
Well,
it's
it
got
has-
legs.
Yeah, it's got legs. So.
So
Oh, okay. Okay.
imagine a snowsuit, but sleeping bag material.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Mind blown. I'm just surprised you didn't take him a little Lorelei up on his offer. Just he has a wubby he can wear.
Wubbies are awesome.
No, I'm fine. As long as my feet are covered, I'm fine. I'm good.
So Tatsu has donned the various clothing and garments.
Mhm.
Okay. This is where we go into the next room.
Ah, I can get around that
I wonder if
I'll,
we can go in as well.
Probably not. We could just. I mean, if you want, I could wear it and go in there. If you're not confident in Tatsu's ability to fight in a closed environment.
Well, he shouldn't need to fight if he's wearing it.
True. Oh. Okay, fuck. Alright.
Well,
Let's go.
pitter patter, let's get at her.
Uh,
and
Someone's gotta
Tetsuya-
open the door.
We're going back the other way to open the door.
Yes.
No. Wait, what?
The left door is locked.
We gotta go open it with the clothing. I don't know. Well, actually, no, we're saying. Fuck!
Look at tight.
What?
Alright. Let's get at it.
I don't remember ever telling you that the left door was locked. It just,
I know. That's why I was
No.
confused.
Yeah.
When, last time you said we tried to open the door, there was some stuff in front of it.
Yeah. That doesn't mean it's locked. That just means there's some crap in front of the door.
Well, Tatsu's gonna push the door open.
Alright. Tatsu gives the door a good hard shove to the clatter of some chairs and broken pieces of table. Inside the room, there is the outside edge of the dome acting as the ceiling.
Mhm.
The floor is carved shallowly with intricate interlocking knot patterns. Chairs and pieces of a large broken table, both made of dark brown wood, are strewn wildly about the room, along with the remnants of a banquet and pieces of 7 pale corpses with shredded dark robes. There is a faint flickering light coming from one corner of the room where a hole has been seemingly smashed through the floor, leading to a rough tunnel down into the earth. There is also a goblin in here. Okay. One goblin alone in the room and poking around at the wreckage as if searching for something. They are surprised that anyone has entered, and they look at the party warily, their hand going to the hilt of some sort of weapon that they hide behind their... Well, I mean, this is a goblin. You can imagine how big their hips are.
Yeah.
But they are not immediately making any sort of aggressive motions other than being prepared to defend themselves.
Oh.
Alright.
Hello.
Calm down. Did you do this? And I'll motion to the destroyed room.
They shake their head no and slightly squint their eyes.
We're not looking for any trouble.
Well, looking at the mannequin things on the ground, I guess that deals with that. I mean, okay. I'll just kind of grab Tatsu like from the back and start pushing him forward, like he's wearing the robes. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Towards the corner in the other room, and just kind of waving at the goblin.
Wait!
Wait.
What?
You're trying to go deeper, right?
Oh,
Yes.
right. We need that pendant, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
There's some sort of key in here somewhere, I'm sure of it.
Is my candle still lit?
Your candle is not lit. As soon as you left that room, it went out.
Does it light back up if I put it back in the other room?
It does.
Can we take the room?
We'll just... No, we're not going to steal the enchantment on the room. We'll just take the
Don't
whole
you-
damn thing.
Alright, hold on. No, I can figure this out. While you guys talk to them. Give me a second. Lorelai's just gonna sit in the doorway and they're gonna begin their mathing because they know how enchantments work. And they're about
I will look for the one I remember as being like the central figure if I can, and see if he has the pendant.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Blah.
Come on.
I'm also gonna have to give you a knowledge check to start figuring out this
What is
enchantment.
that?
Alright.
78 plus 2, 80.
Alright. 80 is enough to identify that one of these creatures was in fact the central figure at one point. Many of them have maiming and damage that is too egregious to really identify them beyond the remains of the robes that they at one point wore. However, near one of the God damn it, Brain, you were doing so well. Near one of the corpses, you find a length of thin golden chain. It looks like at one point something was hanging from it and got ripped off. Also,
Since
Spicy Pup, 9.
I got a 19. I still win. Let's go.
It turns out it's really helpful when they write out the enchantment on the floor.
Just fucking Lorelai just doodling, just And paper lights up. Oh, that's the enchantment.
Flashbang! Ah!
Flashback, you say?
please no.
Please, yes.
No, please, specify, please. No.
Here's my button.
Well, the bad news is I'm pretty sure that pendant is still active on the other side.
Hello, Mario.
Luigi?
It wasn't flashbang. I forgot the keybind. I just clicked a random one, and that's why we got.
Hello, Mario.
You hear a strange ethereal voice from beyond, and when you look in the direction, you see the visages of a ghostly goblin fading out of view with a big grin on their face.
I figured out the enchantment. Victory!
Tetsu's gonna look at the goblin. Do you know what made the hole?
The what?
The hole in the floor?
Oh, fuck, I'm about to have to leave. God damn.
Does she know what made the hole in the floor? Jurius made the hole in the floor.
Who's that?
Jurius is the goblin warlord. I managed to convince them after much scrutiny and complaining that the human concepts are much more worthwhile than raiding the orc outposts for their treasures. I'm fascinated with structures that the humans have gone out of their way to create, and mostly what's in them.
Well, would you like to join us in solving a mystery?
No, but you can help
Hey, man.
me in solving how to get deeper.
I'll show you how to get deeper. I figured it out. I figured out the enchantment. I'm gonna put it on the candle so I can do it everywhere.
Puts the enchantment on the candle, candle ignites, candle is the only thing that gets bright.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Bigger rain idea. And just slap the piece of paper he's carved the or wrote the rune on against the wall.
The piece of paper is glowing brightly.
Shit. Okay, hold on. Aggressively scribbling the rune circuit onto the wall.
Hey, there you go. And once it's done, a large section of the wall, but not the entire thing, lights up. And then the runes start to kind of smolder.
Yeah, I should have put some filament in these.
I'm
We're
gonna
learning.
roll Wild Cascade real quick.
Oh no.
Let's see, I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh look, just in time to get ready for work. I can ignore the consequences of my actions for a week.
I can ignore
Let
the
me-
consequences of my actions. Ah!
Uh-huh.
I'm in debt.
Okay, only one of them went off. It's only connected to 3 others. And one of those went off. So. Wait, no, not 6. 8.
An anti-magic zone. It's pretty vibrant in here, isn't it?
Ah, right.
We're not in the anti-magic zone yet.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Where's magic at?
The best part is I could probably cancel this out.
It's only a level 2. It's not that big. Divination, and what was the other one?
Divine
Alteration. Okay. So, everyone gets a vision
of a lie.
of a lie, yes. Everyone is shown a vision of themselves in the final chamber of the dungeon, and when they enter into it, the dungeon shudders and quakes with warnings that you have trespassed with your sins upon this hallowed ground, and the entire dungeon crumbles around the party, crushing them in the vision.
Tetsu just.
So I'm gonna go put the gold back.
If knowledge is a sin, then this whole place can go to hell. Not like hell, but like hell. She's very angry down there.
Basically, I put everything back except the hat, robe, and shoes.
So it's just like, oh, that looks bad. I'm gonna not.
Well, now that I have the enchantment, they can't take the knowledge from me, so you can go back, Candle.
I'll put all of that back and make sure I'm cold first before I open the chests.
There you go.
Oh, this goes in
Well,
the first chest.
You know,
right?
cold per the chest knowledge, not per my feeling.
Tetsuya's just gonna hang out and talk to the goblins.
The goblin's response to the visions is, "Fuck you, dungeon! I take what I want."
Slay!
We can always get it on the way back.
Shh! Don't tell them that.
The
Most
dungeon is
dungeon
trying to
creep-
scare us into leaving. That means the key is definitely in here somewhere.
Alright. I'm here. Alright.
So, the room is lit up now with his enchantment, right? Temporarily?
He's illuminating some portions of it slowly, yeah.
Are we able to see the sigils on the ceiling?
There's nothing on the ceiling here except for the outside of the dome.
And all the floor is covered with rabble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you. You should have brought like an earth mage with you. They'd have been overpowered in here.
Right? I was like, oh, we need to get to the center of the dungeon? Snap. There you go.
Okay. Well, now that I've put the stuff back, on the floor, there's no pendant. Goblin, have you seen what was on the rest of this chain?
Give me a second so I tell you the correct one.
Alright. I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye. It's fun doing stuff with y'all.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
See you next
next-
week.
Next Thursday, though, I can stay the full session because I'll be on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Fuck's sake. Can't find it quickly. I think the left path is the sun path. I don't remember if that's correct or not, but
Give me a second. Vision. Left of necklace sun, right of necklace moon.
okay. So, the goblin would inform you that one of the creepy things in here that tried to attack her and the war chief had this pendant around their neck that had like a sun or like some spiky thing on it.
And do you know what happened to that?
It's somewhere in here. Unless one of the other grabby fucks took it.
Okay, I would like to do an investigate to try to find it real quick.
Alright. That's not a skill check you
Tatsu.
can make, but I'll give it to you anyways.
Tatsu's gonna kind of look around too. But he's also gonna give the goblin a compliment.
That's a
Just like a genuine compliment.
39 plus 2.
Alright, so Tatsu is looking around, and Tatsu, what do you say to the goblin?
Tatsu, you know, as he's looking around, he's gonna look at the goblin and say, "Oh, you're very pretty."
Ah, so that's your type. And I'm just gonna keep on looking.
Unfortunately, the goblin does not have the personality roles to take that compliment in stride, and instead they just kind of get slightly annoyed.
I'm gonna make a roll to look around some for stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
75.
Alright. So, Tatsu, as you're looking around, you move a particularly chunky looking boulder, and underneath of it, your eyes catch the glint of something off of the radiance that's emanating off of the walls now, instead of needing to use the candle to do it. And you find the star pendant.
He's going to take it. I found it.
Okay. And we had to wear it, if I remember right.
Well, that's
Is
the
it
way
a-
it's depicted in the diagram.
Is it a pendant, or is it just a pendant, or is there a necklace?
So-
necklace?
I have the chain for it.
Okay.
Here, let's go ahead and reattach this, reattach that, and drape over your neck. I have draped the pendant over Tatsu's neck.
Alright. On the far side of the chamber, a set of doors opens up as soon as the pendant is hanging from their neck.
Are you happy now, Goblin? Since you haven't told us your name?
They look to the opening set of doors, and a slightly larger goblin with bone piercings is sauntering through the doorway, looking exacerbated. That door
Supposed to
ain't
be your war
moving
chief you
for
spoke of.
shit.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Hi.
have you been cohorting with these? Well, these aren't humans, so you haven't aligned yourself with them. You and your freaky fetishes, or whatever you want to call them nowadays. They're kinks, they're fetishes.
What are those?
You'll learn about it when you're older, kid.
Okay.
So anyways, the door isn't opening no matter how many times we stomp on the shit on the floor. And I'm telling you, there's some kind of key to it, and the floor tiles are just a trick. Look, this one found a necklace. Maybe that does it. A necklace as a key? What kind of hole's that shit gonna go into? There ain't no holes that big.
Debatable.
So I see we found the adult in the room. Well, go on then, since you all think you're so smart finding shit in here. You take a crack at it.
Which door is he mentioning? Because, I mean, the door opened and he came through, right?
Yes, there is a pair of doors that opened into the room that you are in currently. He is gesturing to a room that is on the other side. There are
Tatsu.
a couple of goblins in there, kind of scratching their heads and stepping on various floor tiles that seem to click when they press on them.
Tetsuya will walk over to.
No.
Okay.
You will remove that necklace first.
So he's gonna take the necklace off and
Thank you.
look around. Where should I put it?
We'll just give it right back to this guy here.
Okay.
The
So
central
they
figure
will-
guy.
They will drape it around the central figure's neck, and then go to the room with the goblins.
And I will follow behind.
Alright. You guys enter into room 7. That is the wrong document. I need to open the correct document. This is a smaller room with a low ceiling. It is a 10 by 10 foot room with faint light. On the floor is a grid of 9 large squares engraved with strange glyphs, which are glowing faintly. The glyphs include those carved above the door in room 1, as well as several others. And pictures, room 7, post image. Oh no, the enter key is all the way over there. God damn it.
Well,
I have to
thankfully
get up.
I made thankfully I made the smart move of scrolling down these symbols before.
Yes, indeed.
Mhm.
There you go. That's what's on the floor.
Okay, so
see.
I'm going to.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Um, um, didn't we see these?
Yes, and I'm gonna pull out the papers. So, I want to make sure that the middle left, bottom middle, top right, and right middle are glowing by stepping on those particular things and making sure the other ones are not glowing.
And you're doing it in that order?
Okay, fair.
Yeah, 'cause- yeah.
Bottom left, left middle, bottom middle, right middle, right top.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to be looking at the grid and the solution at the same time.
Here,
So-
I'll do this real quick to if it'll help. Let's do. Paint. Paste. Red text. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. File, save, blarg, find blarg in whatever folder it just disappeared into.
Mhm.
Blarg, no, blarg, did it not go here? Shit. Oh, that's not good. I could have sworn that's where I put it. Oh, it did go there. Okay. Went different folder, sorry. Blarg. There. Ah!
Sorry. Okay. Got it.
Does anything happen? If not, I will do it in reverse order.
Yes. Stepping on a correct glyph causes all but the stepped glyph to stop glowing, reducing the light in the room. Subsequent correct glyphs will also glow when stepped on, increasing the light. And it allows you safe passage out of the room.
Yay! Yay!
Let's see. Yeah. And this is the goblin side. Which means failing in here was actually relatively safe.
Because they killed everything.
Well, they already disabled the trap.
I figured they would have activated it already if they hadn't.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next room on the other side. Let's look at the map. Room 9. It's a 5 by 15 foot dim light room. It is a thin room with an arched ceiling following the curve of the exterior wall, just like all the others. There is a glowing orb suspended from the center of the ceiling, providing a dim light. There is a shallow basin of slightly purple liquid in the center of the floor. There is 2 sets of doors to your right, and 1 door directly across from you that is closed.
With the light that is in the room currently, can I look at the ceiling and floor to see if I see any sigils of pathway, like the pathway sigils?
You could do that. Other than the orb and the basin, this room seems to be fairly plain. There's a couple of steets carved into the wall here, and there's some very faded, flaking paint that was probably at one point depicting something, but most of the room is just barren at this point.
Okay. Alright, so don't see any sigils then.
You do not.
Let's see, did he say anything about the orb when he was telling us? Oh, this is where the enchantment was supposed to happen, wasn't it? Was it? I'll be honest, I was making and eating food when he was getting all the description stuff. I thought he would actually write it down.
I believe he did actually write it down, but he's not here to tell us.
Yeah, no.
He's
They
probably...
say I remember they said they wrote everything down that they were told.
Yeah, he was taking notes and stuff.
Yeah, detailed.
characters
Even.
over chatting up the goblins right now.
God damn it. Okay, great. I would like to investigate the basin in the middle with the purple liquid.
Alright.
I will put my fingers in the liquid and do I notice anything?
You stick your fingers into the liquid and you feel slightly more rested. And when you pull your fingers back, the sheen on the fur looks a little bit glossier, a little bit more manicured. Well, however much fur you actually have on your human-y fingers.
Not much. Well, this seems to be a nice sort of liquid. I don't know if there's any side effects to it yet, other than do you feel ready to go for a while? Okay, so two sets of doors on the right, one directly across from me. I'd like to try to listen in, like put my ear against each of the doors and see if I hear anything.
You press your ear against the wooden door that's nearest to you, and there is a sound of someone sobbing on the other side.
Sounds like somebody's crying on the other side of this door. Okay.
Out of character. Don't alert the witch.
What?
Do not antagonize the daemon.
Do not.
Not sure I understand, but okay. So I'll listen in on the second one, see if anything.
Slightly quieter sobbing sounds.
So it still sounds like it's coming from the other door mostly.
Mhm.
And the door on the far side.
This is a door similar to the one that you walked through to get into here. It looks as though it swings outwards, but it does not possess any sort of means to pry it open in such a fashion.
So this could be the other, from the other direction, and this is the central meeting spot. Potentially. Does it, based on how we've traveled, does it feel like we've kind of gone in a circular method? Because you said the ceiling was following a curve.
The ceiling does follow a curve if you trace your steps back, since it's relatively safe to do so at this point. You can see that you would have found yourself at the far side of the dome at this point. So it is a fair assumption to make that you have found the meeting point on the opposite end.
Okay, good to know. So two doors. Quick save. I'm gonna go to the.
If you wanted that to be your ability, then you should have said.
Wait, you could ask for that?
Yeah, when you're making your title weapon, you can make it anything.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
God.
That's why mine thing's a 3-in-1.
The narrator's title weapon is a book that controls history.
I get to make things placid.
Hey, that's really strong, okay?
I'm gonna start making my way towards the door with the louder crying and look at Tetsuya. Any thoughts before we move on, as I let him know that we have reached the meeting point of both paths?
No, not that I can think of. Do I still have to wear the robes?
I don't think so. I was actually just having that same thought.
He is gonna take the robes off, and as he's taking the robes off, it is gonna pull his shirt and up some a little bit to expose that seal on his chest.
Oblivious, because I'm looking at the door.
Okay.
But I wouldn't discard them.
No, I'm gonna put him in my bag for now.
Okay.
And he's gonna take the shoes off and put his boots back on.
How are Lance and Amiko doing in the meantime, so they get some turn?
Lance is probably not very happy because they are cold. And Amiko and... Did you leave Leara or did you take her with you?
I did leave Leara.
Okay. Amiko and Leara are having a snowball fight, and if Lance wants to participate in that, it would help stave off the 3-degree temperature outside.
3-degree temperature outside. Well, what else was there to do? So yeah, sure. I'll get into the snowball fight with the cat people and the dog people.
Dog people and slime.
And slime, okay. Don't want to leave anybody out.
The slime is more wanting to get hit by the snowballs for some reason. And also seems to make the snow even colder somehow.
Oh, jeez.
You know how snowballs are, soft and powdery, and no, it's just like a cube of ice.
Ouch.
Yeah, when Leara throws one, it's not fun.
No, it's plenty fun for Amiko diving into the snow after them.
Yum.
Tetsuya is gonna, once he's dressed, he's gonna see if he can open the door.
Alright. So, on the other side of the wooden door is an antechamber. It is a 10 by 15 foot area with bright light. This is a larger room with a high ceiling. The black stone walls and floor are carved I hate this word. Shallowly with intricate interlocking knot patterns. It is brightly lit by fire and bronze sconces lining the walls. There is a set of elaborately sculpted bronze doors leading to the next room. And there are small indentations in the center of each door in the shape of the sun and the moon on the other one. When you enter into the room, there is the visage of a priest who appears to be kneeling near their own body with a long gash wound across their chest and stomach. They appear to have died here within the confines of the tomb. When you enter, they look up from their mourning, and the twisted image of fury washes across their face, and they shout a single word, "Trespassers," as they draw ethereal blades from beneath their robes and get into a ready stance to fight.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
it's-
say you should have still been wearing the robes.
Back out the door. Back out the door.
Okay, I follow him.
The ghost links forward, not even bothering to take the steps as it swings down one of its ethereal blades. Tatsu, you were the first one going into the room, so give me a combat defense.
Can we not? Oh, god damn it. Who is the dice supposed to be bowling again?
Well, Lance hasn't rolled any dice all day. Don't worry, the longer he takes to roll dice, the worse it'll be.
I have a +1, so I have a grand total of 2.
A grand total of 2. Well, at least it's not a complete natural failure. So, in addition to sort of rolling your ankle in the process of trying to get out of the way, giving you a tingling debuff, you're also going to take 11 points of HP damage. It is Tatsu's turn. Also, reduce any damage I tell you by your natural defensive.
Oh, so 0. Wait, natural or...
Natural, not armor. These are ethereal
Oh,
blades. They go through armor and shield.
Okay.
Tatsu.
Yes.
Angry ghost lady just attacked Satsu. What do?
Well, they're up close, so what he's gonna do is he's gonna kind of angle his hand some, but make sure that there's plenty of room so that the bow doesn't hit the floor. And he's gonna close his hand and summon his bow in the direction of the ghost. Like, you know, how the limbs will come out.
So you're attempting to whack them with your summoning?
Yes.
Okay. Make an improvised attack.
And what is that, a D4?
A bow is a pretty light weapon. I'd say it's like a D2. You got like a 50-50 shot of critting with it.
Oh, okay. Let me get a coin. Okay, heads is 1, tails is 2.
Sure.
Tails.
Alright, give me that D20.
Okay. Let me grab a D20. And a bag of die.
Welcome to Conjured Outcast, where a coin is the most broken die you can roll for a crit.
20.
What? Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to take a moment to quickly look up what happens, rules as written, when you crit.
you crit a crit.
Okay. Critical strike. Maximum damage, add d20, then remove the fresh bonus from the weapon used if applicable. A creature that is struck with a crit has natural defense subtracted for every critical strike made on it until the next time the target has had a long rest. Okay, rules as written just says you get 1 critical strike, that's it.
Okay.
So you have done 22 damage to the ghost, or at least you have the potential to. And the ghost is going to do its dodge. On a 3, that is not enough, even with its CDE bonuses.
It's gonna what?
It takes damage. You
Ooh.
summon your bow, and it makes a meaty thwack against the ethereal form of the ghost, as it wasn't expecting you to be the one that attacked it. Satsu, have you attacked?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
So not liking this etherealness. I am going to try to rush past it and hold its corpse in front of me.
Alright. You could certainly attempt to do that. Are you using your action to disengage, or are you allowing it to get a opportunity?
I will disengage.
Okay, so you use your movement to move away from it and use your action to disengage from combat. On your
Speed
next-
check, I'm guessing.
Yes, speed check. It's not really far enough to require it, but it is still important.
God fucking damn it. 30 plus 2, I think.
Alright, what's 82 divided by 4?
Divided by 4, 20.5.
Okay, that would be your reduction, because you are running across a smooth floor, it's fine.
Okay, so basically a 9 or 10, or no, a 10 because I got a +1 to my movement.
So you move 10 feet, which is enough to get to the corpse. On your next turn, you're going to be able to do stuff with that.
Yep.
Okay, Shadow. Since you had
Yes.
the gall to attack the ghost, it turns its fury on you and thrusts its blade forth at your chest.
Okay. Dodge roll.
Yeah.
Well, dodge, I say. We're gonna
Dodge.
dodge. We are in adrenaline rush state at this point.
Alright.
So that is my 2d8 plus 5. $15.
Yeah, I'd say that does it.
So it's just kind of yeek.
So they completely whiff their attack as you like melt around where their swords were going to go.
Just in a herky-jerky motion, just kind of.
It is the party's turn.
Okay. Well, Tetsuya is too close to use his bow, so he is going to use his action to disengage and backpedal to create some distance.
Okay, so you're doing the same thing as Satsu, you're just not running towards anything specific.
Yeah.
Speed roll.
Sped roll.
Sped.
Math rocks go click clack. Wow. 50.
50?
Yeah.
Alright. And that is versus a 12. So, yeah, you definitely keep ahead of them. The ghost doesn't have to care about the environment, so there's rolling a flat speed of 84. As
Oh,
they're-
Jeebus.
you disengage from combat and you scuttle backwards a bit to try and get some distance, and they just kind of teleport in front of you.
Goblins, help!
And that was their reaction used. The goblins are many feet away. It might take them a bit to encounter. Satsu, what are you doing?
Picking up the body and saying, I don't want to do this, but I will destroy this if I have to.
Alright. So you pick up the body, essentially holding it hostage, and the ethereal priest turns their head to look in your direction, and the fury turns to scorn. And suddenly there's a cold chill down the back of your neck despite your immunity to it, as you feel a hand wrap around your neck.
Oh, no.
Would like to counter and grab the ghost by the neck.
Fuck you, I'm into that shit. Yeah.
Like basically try to grab the ghost by the back of the neck. I don't know.
Sure, go for it. Give me a dexterity.
Dexterity. All right. Come on, please. I don't even want to say it.
Is it above a 26?
No.
No?
No. Wait, it's dexterity, so it's not a grapple check, right?
You are attempting to grab them, but that depends. Are you using your title, or are you just grabbing?
I guess my thought was to use the title, yes.
Okay. You do still need to grab them, but it does not require a grapple check to grab someone with the title. So,
Yeah.
we'll say that you failed to get a good firm hold on them, despite feeling your hand pass through the soul-chilling coldness of their spirit. They seem to waver around it in just the right way that your hand passes through this round.
I think that would be my turn.
Yes. The ghost already used its turn to do that. Tatsu, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. Would there be a penalty for
Yes.
using the bow this close?
As far as what? Because there are penalties, but I need to know like what you're thinking about.
Just shooting the ghost with the bow this close.
Yes, you have a risk of shooting Satsu
Ah,
or the corpse and doing nothing.
ah.
To be fair, I was holding the corpse in front of me in that direction.
Yeah, but the arrow I planned on using would probably go right through that corpse.
Yeah, you probably don't want to use
Yeah.
obliterate everything arrows in small quarters.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
So, Tetsuya, well, he doesn't really have anything else to use right now. So, he's gonna stay on his guard. And No. We're trying to find out what killed you and take care of it.
Traitorous thieves such as yourself, only here for your own greed and riches, killed me, and now I'll never be able to achieve the priesthood's religion. Hold on. I'll never be able to achieve the priesthood's haven.
We haven't even taken anything.
Ouch. Fuck, that hurt.
And Tatsuya is gonna internally talk to his dragons. I hate to ask this, but you two got anything you can help with a ghost? And they both do have an answer.
Don't dragons, like, eat ghosts?
Yeah.
Out of
That
curiosity,
is-
does this priest look like one of the two we're looking for?
Yes, actually.
Hey guys, I gotta go get some dinner. So,
Okay.
No problem.
I'm
We
gonna-
got like 2
I'm gonna
minutes
jump
left
off.
in the session anyways,
Oh,
so
okay.
don't feel bad
Okay.
about it.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
sorry
normally-
I couldn't involve you more.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure I'll get involved next time. That's
Yeah,
fine.
we normally end at like 9 Eastern.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks anyway.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Liars! The ghost screams as the hand around Satsu's neck begins to squeeze. Satsu, you are taking 4 stacks of crushing damage, and you can't breathe. Which statuses? Scroll. Being crushed. Minus 1d6 HP per round, plus 2 for every round they're in. So minus 4d6 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 damage, and then next round you're going to be taking an automatic 2, 4, 6, 8 damage on top of whatever I roll that round.
Okay.
Satsu, you can now do something. You can choose to talk, or you can attack, or, you know.
I think it's Tatsu's turn before me.
Tatsu. No, you're wrong. Your village hired us to come find you, to find out what happened to you.
The village would never hire outsiders to deal with something like this place. This is holy and sacred lands, you trespassers!
And he is actually going to pull out the contract. We have the contract here, written by our boss from your elders.
Unfortunately, that is 6 seconds. Satsu's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of surprised at this lack of breathing thing that I haven't really had to deal with before in a long time. Without it being willing. And I don't think I have anything like that, so actually I wonder if that'll work. Oh, I can't cast spells if I can't breathe, can I?
Well, sure you can. You just need a visual target.
What if the target's myself?
You need to look at yourself.
Then I am going to use an alter enhanced spell to shrink myself to 1/5 of my height and weight.
Oh, jeez.
It's the first thing that came to mind of how to get out of a grasp.
Alright, is this a new spell or one that you've had for a while?
One that I've had for a while.
Alright. Targeting yourself.
And it is a free cast spell.
Yeah. I was just going over the rules mentally.
Mhm.
Because, like, you're not a mage, so you still have to have gone through all that bullshit. So, you shrink yourself down, and you slip out of the grasp of the ghost, and then the corpse begins to fall towards you as you're careening towards the quickly approaching ground.
Cat reflexes to land on my feet and roll to the side.
Okay, you use your reaction to land on your feet and roll to the side. Unfortunately, you are still like 1/5 the size you were before, and that doesn't go very far.
I mean, 1/5 is not that small. I'd still be like a foot tall, almost,
How tall? Are
maybe.
you?
Like in this form, like a little over 4, or yeah, just under 5 feet, I think. Yeah.
So 4'11".
Somewhere in there. I don't remember where I have it written down. If I do, but yeah, it's like barely under 5 feet.
So, like, if you were 4'10". Divide that by 5, that's 0.82.
It would probably be plenty to dodge the body, but you're not getting very far aside from that.
Yeah,
Mm,
because I'd still be like moving to the side of the body, which is less than a foot width-wise.
about 2 feet wide, and you're... Let's see, what it's... 0.82 converted into feet, Liz Ivy.
All I gotta do is do 10 divided by 12, so plus 4 divided by 5. So I am actually 0.97 feet.
9.84 inches. So, yeah.
Yeah, I did the math. I would be 0.97 feet tall, which is basically 11 inches or a little more.
Yeah, I may have done it wrong. But
Math
anyway,
is hard.
Mhm.
You made yourself small. That makes your dodge minuscule. You are going to have to roll for your speed because I'm not confident you're going to be able to get out of the way of the body.
Okay, let's
Make
have
this
something
easy.
nicer. God fucking damn it. 38 plus 1.
And you already used your rerolls for today.
I'm
didn't you?
aware.
Yeah,
Thanks.
No, I was asking.
Yes, I did. All
You-
of them.
You asked like a statement.
Yeah,
why
you
I
were
said,
like, you
"Didn't
already used
you?"
your rerolls.
Because you didn't let me finish. Fuck.
No, I have been not rolling higher than a fucking 30-something all day.
Unfortunately, that
stealing
is
your
not enough
rolls.
speed to get out of the way of the body, so as you jump and roll and leap and crawl, your legs are pinned under the arm of the body that is falling. It's not entirely difficult to get it off of you, and you could always grow yourself back to a normal size if you needed to. But I am going to get a quick drink of
I
water.
also didn't. That wasn't a specify on time that I'm aware of. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen. Did I make a spell that actually lasted for longer? I did not. This is just straight up shrink, and then I guess after 6 seconds I will come back to normal.
Yes, that's how your typical spells work.
Yeah, because I did not add a time variable on this.
So it would be,
But it removes the crushing damage.
it does. It replaces it with a much less significant crushing damage, which isn't going to be a problem.
And that would be armor based, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Which would not be a problem, I hope.
It's definitely small enough that it's not going to be an issue with your armor being there to protect you, since it's not, Ghost.
Okay.
Ghost is trying to figure out what happened, so it's Tatsu's turn.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I heard a click. Everything went silent. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he said it's Tatsu's turn.
It's Tatsu's
Yeah.
turn. Click. I'm doing things that are loud.
Okay. Okay. So, well, Tatsuya will produce with his free hand. He's going to produce the contract that was written and signed by the village elders. This is the contract that they wrote and agreed to, so that we could come find what happened to you
And your friend.
and your friend.
Any fool can forge a contract. You don't even know what our elders' names are. And that traitor is no friend of mine anymore. They leap towards Tatsu, but unfortunately the rolls kind of suck and they miscalculate their teleport.
Well, I believe that was all of Tatsu's turn that they could do. Because he used his action to pull out the contract and his 6 seconds to speak.
That is correct. Tatsu, the ghost, is no longer focusing on you. The spell effect ends and your body grows in size, semi-kicking the corpse away from you in the process. You are prone on the ground.
I have a spell. Oh, right. What's the HP cost on succeeding that spell, by the way?
What level was it at?
1.
8.
Okay, yeah, because that's going to be important.
Mm-hmm.
I have a spell. I would like to use the spell of Divine Truth of how he was killed.
Alright.
That's barely a free cast.
It is... let's see here. So, you are given a vision of 2 priests entering the chamber that you are in. One of them placing their pendant into the locks for the door, and the other one rushing over to that one while they had their hand on the door and stabbing them in the back, quite literally. And then there is a short fight that is concluded with a long gash across the priest's front. And the vision ends.
Wow. That guy is pretty fucked up. Your non-friend.
1 second.
1. Hey, Dr. Pecker. Out of my mini fridge! Ooh, wow, these are cool. Oh man, this mini fridge works awesome. Because my girlfriend got me a mini fridge for Christmas. And I've got like 10 sodas in it. And they're really cold.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So you comment that their friend really was a bitch. And their face turns to resentment. And they turn back to Satsu, seemingly very divided on who they should be focusing on. Even if they are a traitor, I'll not let other traitors and fools such as yourself call them such things. Die!
God damn it. Okay.
They're dead. Why do they care about social standards? They extend a hand towards Satsu's direction and a cone of cold. Wait, I can't call it that. That's D&D. A cone of chill blasts
circumference of
forward.
chill.
Yeah,
Cone of frigidness.
a cone of nippiness blasts forth from their hands. Satsu, you have 4 stacks of freezing attached to you. Again, it's more of that, like, spiritual cold. It's completely ignoring your status immunity. That is 4d4. Clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not as bad as crushing.
This isn't even a dodge ability or
It is
dodgeable
a
thing.
spell.
Hmm.
That is 12 damage.
Mhm.
Yep. It is something that you can mitigate with your natural defense, but again, it is a spell, that's why you're not getting a dodge roll for it. It is the party's turn.
So, well, wait, isn't the what was that woman's name? The one that we
Lorelei?
stayed. No, not Lorelei. The one that we stayed with.
I don't think I wrote down her name. Nope.
Did anybody even ask villagers' names?
We did get her name.
Yeah, I know they talked to her and got her name. I'm drawing a blank on it too, because, I just can't brain.
Well, that's fair. I mean, Amako is out there chasing snowballs.
Correct.
Um,
Making sure that Lance gets his exercise and stays warm.
Mm-hmm.
If he
Yeah, I
gets
know
too
that-
cold, she can cuddle him.
I do know that we did get her name. It's just I can't fucking remember it.
Suppose you could do a roll and see if Tatsu remembers.
Please,
That's true.
please,
Yeah.
fuck some.
Roll a knowledge check.
82.
Alright. I also forgot the NPC's name. So, in place of their name, just that NPC.
Huh?
In place of the name, just say that NPC.
Okay. I was just gonna say that NPC was also wondering about you and asked us if we could find out what happened to you.
attention back to Tatsu, with tears welling up in their eyes. Let's see. Response generator. You cannot dissuade me from my righteous path by using the name of my mother! And they launch a not cone of cold TM at you.
So tell me, is Satsu in line with Tatsu and the ghost?
Probably not anymore, no. Also 9 damage.
Okay, first off, you, Nippy. Where's my health? There it is. You said how much?
9.
Okay. Down to 81.
And then...
Well... Wood arrows probably ain't gonna do shit. So... it's probably a bad idea to use the... exploding McFuckerson arrows.
Yeah, that'd probably be a bad thing.
Yeah...
hitting them with the bow seemed to work.
Yeah, hitting them with the bow itself seemed to work, but I don't want.
Unfortunately, you lost the fresh bonus on your bow when you did that.
Yeah. Well, I guess Tatsu's just gonna use one of his wooden arrows to, and this wood arrow is probably gonna shatter because of how strong this bow is, because the wood arrows are literally just sharpened sticks with pine needles stuck on them for fletching.
Better than exploding the room and possibly releasing liches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
give it a shot.
all right.
I smell food.
Where is? What do I need? For a full draw, it is 4d12.
Yes. Ivy is getting hungry.
Where's my 12s? Here's one. I'll just roll it 4 times. I'll pull up a calculator. Excuse me. Okay, first roll is... Fuck. Fell off.
I mean, if you really want to, you can make the attempt, but I wouldn't suggest it.
Alright, so first one is a 12. Second one is an 8. Third one is a 6. Next one is a... I'm seeing a pattern here. 4. Oh, that's 4. That's all 4. So 12, 8, 6, and 4. So that's 30. Plus... What did we say the stick arrows were? A D4?
I think so, yeah.
That's a 3. And then, do I have anything to increase damage? No, but I do have, like, advantage with the bow.
That's good.
That's good, yeah. You get to re-roll on your attacks.
Yeah. So, okay. So then I re-roll all that again?
Yeah.
Or what? Okay. So the first one was 33. Now roll this 4 more times. It's a 7. That's a 12. That's a 2. And that's a 12.
Well, I
And then
don't
I
think you're
roll-
gonna choose to keep the 2.
Yeah. Hmm?
I don't think you're gonna choose to keep the 2, but
No.
Yeah, so you would end up picking what, the 12, 12, 6, and 12?
Yeah.
And were those crits?
The 2 12s are.
I mean, the 3 12?
Yeah.
yep. Okay, so then for every crit, you would roll a d20.
Okay. Let me roll my d4 first for my.
Yeah, see if you got a crit on the arrow itself.
Yeah. It is a crit.
Alright.
Alright, so I gotta roll 3 d20s, or is that 4 d20s now?
That would be 4 d20s now.
Okay, first d20 is a 6 plus
And this is why weapons don't
10.
become fragile after you crit with them.
third one is an 11, and fourth one is a 19.
Alright, so what's your total damage?
92.
Roll their dub. Their dub of 5 with bonuses. Okay, so, Tatsu, you were correct in your worries that the bow is too strong for the arrow. However, with the amount of force that was imparted onto it before it decided that its existence would be better served in multiple pieces, it managed to start going in the direction of the ghost, and essentially becomes shotgun shrapnel, embedding itself in multiple places in the ghost at the same time, making it nearly impossible for the ghost to warp themselves around the incoming damage, so sudden was its force and speed. And all that is left of the ghost is a pooling pile of dust that has a sort of dampish looking puddle of this shimmering reflective fluid of some kind pooling in the middle.
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounds like you just used your bow to make a shot.
The scatter bow. Did we win?
I don't know, but I hurt.
That sounds like a good place to end the session for today, though.
Yeah.
Yes, especially since I can hear and smell food
Well, I'm
cooking.
getting a phone call. I'll be right back.
And poof, he goes.
I'm gonna go poof too, because
Ivy.
momentarily.